The door closed, you are locked into the Steel Cage Lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your co-host for the evening. I am the provider. I am the head of the table. I am the original, the only tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the Nightmare Doctor. And joining me shortly, I don't know who's going to be joining me shortly, but we're going to find out. If anyone is joining me shortly, as what is this? We're getting a battle royale here on NXT tonight. Well, that's Xia Li and Xia Brookside back in NXT for this number one contenders battle royale. But the main event is indisposed tonight. So it's just me, Oos, giving you the updates here from NXT. So far on NXT tonight, we opened with Mid Cardona finally making a return to NXT after 10 years. He was beaten by Josh Briggs, as we get Battle Royale, now known as Victoria Crawford in TNA. Let's see if we get anyone who has not been in WWE before. I'll be interesting to see that. Then we had El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. defeated Lexus King and then announced that he was going to face Ethan Page at Halloween Havoc for the North American title. We got confirmation that Laney Reed is now the third member of Fatal Influence as we get Jada Parker's entrance for this Battle Royale. Then Blake Monroe defeated Zarya with the help of a hair clip, of all things. And then the triple threat to determine the number one contender for the Hardy Boys. Yes, the Hardy Boys NXT champions. The Hardy Boys NXT championship. They were also the TNA tag team champions. Triple threat between the Culling, Hank and Tank, and Chase U was ended in a no contest thanks to an returning OTM out the mud. Are back. So odds are we get a fatal four-way next week to determine the number one contender. As we get a commercial here. Believe it or not, big weekend in professional wrestling this past weekend. I was unaware of it until I looked at. We had something going on every night this weekend. We had SmackDown on the 10th, Crown Jewel on the 11th, Bound for Glory on the 12th, and Monday Night Raw on the 13th. All three WWE shows took place in the Rack Arena in Perth, Australia. The first being Friday Night SmackDown. Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura wrestled to a no contest for the United States Championship. Thanks to a returning Tama Tonga completing the 5 members of the MFT, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, now with their Gorillas of Destiny face paint being shared by Tala Tonga and JC Mateo, completing that group. Stephanie Vicker and Tiffany Stratton, they were able to coexist. They defeated Julia and Kiana James. Kiana James ate the pin, of course, not the United States champion, Julia. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy retained their tag team championship against the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. However, they were confronted after the match by MFT. So, That'll be the next feud for the tag team titles. The Guerrillas of Destiny will be facing off at some point against the Wyatts. Main event, Aleister Black defeated Damian Priest in a last man standing match after he threw a fireball in Damian Priest's face, and then Black masked him off the top of a railing onto a table. The fireball was given to him by his wife, Zelina Vega, who looks like she's now aligning herself with Aleister Black. Crown Jewel itself, Bronson Reed defeated Roman Reigns in a street fight with the help of, with the assistance of Braun Breaker when Jey Uso accidentally speared Roman. Roman is not happy with his cousins right now, but when is he ever? No one's surprised Stephanie Vaquer is your new Crown Jewel champion. John Cena defeated AJ Styles in a banger of a match, 27 minutes long. Maybe we'll watch that tonight because that has a lot of moves in it. A lot of references to old John Cena and AJ Styles opponents. So that might be a good one to watch tonight because I can call all the action. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley defeated the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and Seth Rollins. Also, to no one's surprise, Seth Rollins defeated Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is not back-to-back Crown Jewel champion. So Sunday saw TNA Bound for Glory from the Songus Arena in Lowell, Massachusetts. Who is laid out backstage now? The Hard. Oh, Dark State laid out the Hardys now. Oh boy. I like we can see the aftermath of the beating, but we didn't get to see the beating proper. So next Tuesday, TNA X Division Championship, Leon Slater is defending it on NXT. He's defending it against Channing Stax Lorenzo. Oh, there we go. Hank and Tank will be facing Out the Mud, OTM, in a tag team match. Then the first round matches for the Speed Championship. Sean Legacy versus Axiom, Jasper Troy versus Zach Wentz. Jasper Troy is not the name who comes to mind first when I think of Speed. Excuse me, I had to mute while I coughed. As the Battle Royale kicks off here tonight. You know how Battle Royale works out. A lot of people standing around looking for headlock. In the middle of the ring, we have the Iconics, the former Iconics, the Inspiration, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, now known as Jessica McKay and Cassie Lee. As I mentioned last week on this show, Cassie Lee Peyton Royce is married to the leader of the Culling, Sean Spears, the former Ty Dillinger. We've got Lash Legend attempting to, looks like she's trying to eliminate Alicia Fox, who grabbed onto Lash's leg like she was Jeff Van Gundy grabbing Alonzo Mourning in a fight. Who is that? And somebody in stripes. They just got eliminated. I don't know who that is, but they were eliminated by the Iconics. The Iconics seem like they're working together. And now they're targeting Alicia Fox. Everyone seems to have paired off here in one group or another. Yeah, Zarya is supposedly in there. I'm looking for her. I don't. There she is. Okay, she's over in the far side of the ring. She's got a couple different people working over her. I think I see the former Jakara Jackson now. We've got Alicia Fox and Ariana Grace. Looks like they're making a deal, but they're doing it on the ring apron. They're in a very precarious spot as they both get knocked off by who knocked? Oh, by Jordan Grace, eliminating Ariana Grace and Alicia Fox. And now it looks like she's working on, who is that there? The former Xia Li. Yep, there's all the results are scrolling on the bottom of the screen. I'll see if anything, if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's TNA wrestlers getting eliminated. I don't know who they are. As who is the inspiration working on there? Is that oh, it's Ren Sinclair trying to. Oh, Ren went to swing around the ring post and she must have lost her grip and she fell to the floor. So as the inspiration is now working on, who is that? I don't know who that is, but she just flipped. She flipped Peyton over the top. We're gonna get a double elimination here with the inspiration. Zarya hanging off on the. Weird cut there, but one of the inspiration got eliminated by. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Zarya's about to eliminate Jakara Jackson. Oh, Lash Legend saving Jakara Jackson, but it looks like she's coming to her senses and trying to decide, should I save my friend? No. Lash Legend has saved the former Jakara Jackson. Oh, and a drop kick to Lash just pushed Jakara Jackson off the ring apron, so she's eliminated. Oh, okay. There's some Evolve and LFG people in this match too. Again, those are other names I am not familiar with until they get into TNA proper. Oh, that's a surprise. Jada Parker getting eliminated by Lash Legend there. She doesn't even make it to the final four. I was going to say Jada Parker just attacked someone, and now the remainder of the women in the match just picked up Lash Legend and threw her over the top rope, to the amusement of Jada Parker. Who's that leave there? We got Zarya. I see Izzy. as we go to commercial. So, as we have all these TNA people in the ring here in NXT, how did they fare at Bound for Glory? From Lowell, Massachusetts, Sungus Arena. Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay, the inspiration. They retained their TNA Knockouts tag team titles in the pre-show against the Elegance brand, Heather and M. Steve Macklin is your new international champion, defeating Frankie Kazarian. Tessa Blanchard defeated Gia Miller in a 6-minute match that makes everyone say why. The Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. In this match, and eliminated AJ Francis, BDE, Cedric Alexander, Danny Luna, Eric Young, Jake Something, Li Ying Lee, which is Xia Li, Mance Warner, Mara Sade, that's Jakar Jackson, Matt Cardona, the former Zack Ryder, Myron Reed, Rich Swann, Rosemary, Ryan Namath, Santino Marella, the hometown man, the former Cody Deaner, Travis Williams, Trey Miguel, Zach Wentz, the former Nash Carter, Zach Clayton, but your winners, co-winners, Frankie Kazarian and the former Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth. Kalani Jordan retained her Knockouts championship against Indy Hartwell. Hardcore War tag team match, The System. Alicia Edwards, Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, JDC and Moose. They defeated Jason Hotch, John Schuyler, Mustafa Ali, Special Agent Zero, and Tasha Steeles. Leon Slater and Javon Evans put on a 23-minute 5-star banger. Unfortunately, ended in a no contest when Dark State interfered. The final table. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy retained the NXT Tag Team titles and the TNA World Tag Team titles against Team 3D, the Dudley Boys, Bully Ray, Devon, whatever you want to call them. Final match for Bubba and Devon. I have to see if, I guess that's it for Devon. Have to see what the future holds for Bully Ray. I wish Bully Ray would be more involved with NXT. I guess he's on LFG, so. And in your main event, Mike Santana defeated Trick Williams. He's your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Ziggler tried to cash in his Call Your Shot, but was stopped from doing so by Elias. As who's about to get eliminated there? Is that Billy Kay? Oh, no. Still got a good amount of women in the ring here. Oh, two eliminated. Is that a Kaylee Armstrong? Still have Zarya, still Izzy Dame. I still see Billy Kay or Jessica McKay or whatever you want to call her. There's Zarya with that. Who is that Blake? Blake Monroe now attacking Sol Ruka. Yep, Zarya. Blake attacked Sol Ruka, and she jumped over the top rope to go check on her friend and just eliminated herself from the match. She was my odds-on favorite to win. I still see Tatum Paxley. Is that Kalani? Yeah, Kalani Jordan. Lola, I don't think Lola just got a title shot. She's not going to get another title shot. I think she's about to. Well, Lola just got eliminated, so. By Billy Kay. Billy Kay is still in this match. Cassie Lee was long eliminated. And yeah, Peyton Royce was long eliminated, and Billy Kay is still in the match. And Billy Kay is gone, so. 4 or 5 left. I see Kalani Jordan. I see Jordan Grace. I see Tatum Paxley. I see Izzy Dame. I see Kalani Jordan trying to victory roll. Wow, what a spot there. Oh, and again, that should Kalani Jordan lands on her hands and then walks around on her hands until she can get back into the ring, which should be an elimination because she touched the floor. And now she definitely touched the floor. So what a waste of a fucking spot. Izzy Dame, Tatum Paxley. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know if that other person is from Evolve or from TNA. They just got flipped over the top rope with Jordan Grace. Yeah, I'm trying to hear who Vic says that other woman is, but I don't know who she is. But yeah, 2 members of the Culling and Jordan Grace, and then this other girl here. Yeah, this Izzy Dame trying to eliminate this mystery woman whose name I do not know. Oh, that's Kendall Gray? Okay. All right. Kendall Gray, who no longer has blonde hair. Okay. They said Kendall Gray from Evolve. All right. She was on the main roster with she at one point with Cameron Bright. Tatum Paxley holding onto the top rope for dear life as Kendall Gray tries to eliminate her. Now Jordan trying to eliminate Kendall Gray and Tatum Paxley. And say goodbye to Kendall Gray. So it's down to the Culling and Jordan Grace. Oh, Izzy Dame. So Tatum Paxley was holding Jordan Grace for Izzy to hit her. Izzy hit Jordan Grace, flew over the top rope, fell to the floor with Jordan Grace, and left Tatum Paxley on the ring apron as the survivor of the Battle Royale. So there's your... Izzy does not look happy. Yeah, the recap this. There's Izzy with the elimination. Izzy clotheslining Jordan Grace over the top rope, and Tatum rolling back into the ring as the winner. And there's a Fatal Influence. JC Jane flanked by Fallon Henley and Laney Reed. There it is, Halloween Havoc, October 25th. NXT Women's Championship. Oh, wait, who? Oh, is that Lyra is coming out to celebrate with Tatum Paxley. Boy, Izzy does not look happy. Think she could be happy for her friend. Well, usually this is the part of the show where main event Shane Uso reads the ads, but he is not here tonight. And I should have planned ahead to do this. Well, the descriptions are in the write up, not on YouTube, but on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You can find either it in the transcript, or you can find it. Or you can find it in the summary of the show. I usually put it in the summary of the show, but maybe I can pull it up on the transcript from last week's show. Oh, there, I can view the transcript. There we go. Let me just find it. Yeah, there's all the NWA talk from last week. Oh, there's us talking about the tag team title. Oh, and there is all the here. So as if main event was here, this is what he would see. Atlantis Nutrition is the official nutritional supplement provider of the Steel Cage Lounge. Join the hundreds of thousands who have already boosted their healthy lifestyle. With Atlantis Nutrition, you can get everything from ashwagandha to collagen to tart cherry, testosterone boosters, super greens. Main event's using the magnesium. He's getting the best sleep of his life, and he's ready to tackle the day. Say their name and they appear, so head over to atlantisnutrition.com. Use promo code OOS23 and save 10%. Another sponsor we have is Contenders Clothing. They just dropped the Halloween collection, being modeled by another one of their brand ambassadors, Frankie Kazarian. So head on over to contendersclothing.com/USO24 and save 20% off your purchase. And our latest sponsor, Daily Fantasy Sports Tools, priced right over at DFS Hero. Best in class daily fantasy sports tools built by the players, for the players. Winning lineups don't care how much you get paid, man. What you can do over here is get the Hero lineup. Also, Optimizer, what this does, it generates up to 10,000 optimized lineups in less than a minute using their proprietary blend of multi-thread optimization, real-time intelligence, so you can stay ahead with the updates of with injuries, weather conditions, and starting lineups. So, yeah, I might be able to use the daily fantasy sports tools at DFS Hero, but I'm 6-0 so far in my fantasy league, so I think I'm doing just fine. So, those are our sponsors. I don't see anyone else joining me to join the show, so I guess I shall take it upon myself to find that AJ Styles John Cena match from Crown Jewel, and I guess I will do my best Once I find the WWE logo here here we go. And let's jump into Crown Jewel. So it's easy to find at this point when we're watching along on the show here. There's only 2 shows up on. Let's quiet that down. Only 2 shows up on ESPN: Crown Jewel and WrestlePalooza. So go to Crown Jewel. Let me jump ahead here. See if I can get you a timestamp for this. Oh, I went a little bit too far, it looks like. Maybe way too far. There's a break. Let's try right there. Oh, no, that's a whole. That's Cena's entrance. There's Stephanie getting the Crown Jewel Championship. Maybe we'll watch that next. We'll watch that somewhere down the line when main event is back so he can goon over Stephanie Vaquer. I need to jump ahead here just a tiny bit. Maybe we need to do more than just a tiny bit because I didn't think this Stephanie segment was going to last this long. Yeah, let's do it from here then. So we got some tourism commercials that, if you watched the wrestling this past week, they were peppered throughout the. I think I'm going to get here to like 117 or 120, 116. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So the timestamp is 1 hour, 17 minutes even. You can get to that. We can follow along then for the John Cena AJ Styles match. It's right on AJ's entrance, 27-minute match here. So we're going to take the show just over an hour here tonight. And I'm going to hit play here again. 1 hour, 17 minutes, Crown Jewel on the ESPN app. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, and play. And there is AJ's entrance. He's going back to the trunks for this match tonight. Going a little TNA road, call it. That was his predominant look with the long trunks when he was in TNA in those early years up until probably the last year or two in TNA, and then when he went to New Japan for the year before he came to WWE, and he's been here ever since, and looks like he's going to retire in the WWE next year. AJ Styles, I would not doubt AJ goes in next year as a Hall of Famer into the Hall of Fame, and then he gets to live out that last well, that would be a Hall of Fame next year if they put in AJ Styles and John Cena. They should have put in, I was going to say they could have put in John Cena this year, but they would have had to put him in as a heel because he was in the middle of that damn heel run. But that'd be interesting. They put in AJ and John Cena in the same year in the WWE Hall of Fame. Or maybe Cena will be sometime down the road. Yeah, I would like to see them put in John Cena and AJ Styles next year in the Hall of Fame rather than wait till the next year, and then one of them will have to go in while they're in Saudi Arabia. Up, John Cena and AJ Styles final match against each other, presented by Battlefield 6, which is turning out good numbers on Steam, supposedly. Did watch some gameplay with Hypnotic and Kata and Atreus. Again, those three together playing a co-op game is highly entertaining. Wonder too if that's like a retro vest that AJ busted out here for this match. As we get John Cena's entrance here, just the white letters on the black background before everything lights up. John Cena never fails with the hometown colors, wearing the yellow and green of the Australian rugby team. Huge pop from the Perth crowd. And there's the last time is now with the Kangaroos. And I would have to guess that's probably Aboriginal aunt. So I did miss the beginning of this match on Saturday. I did wake up late. Wasn't able to finish watching the entire pay-per-view. I had to go participate in a Columbus Day parade. So I think I caught halfway through this match, and so the beginning a little bit of a surprise to me here, but I know there's a bunch of tributes to former opponents from both men here, both AJ Styles in this match. So good reaction from the crowd. Epic Mike on Tuesday night's main event was trying to tell Jeremy how enjoyable this match was. Jeremy says he's checked out of WWE right now, but Epic Mike said that this was a good match, well received, and it was. While we're getting the introductions here from Alicia Taylor, Monday Night Raw results, matches, still from the Rack Arena. Dominic Mysterio defeated Penta to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Rhea Ripley defeated Kairi Sane. Bronson Reed defeated Jimmy Uso. Bayley and Lyra Valkyrie defeated Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. And in your main event, a triple threat. Oh, I didn't see this part of this match. Let me just... Cena handed Alicia Taylor a note. I got the volume down low, but I have it just enough so I can hear things. Oh, geez. John Cena wrote an introduction for John Cena wrote an introduction for AJ. I guess AJ looks sincerely said the definition of nonstop action, the undisputed boss of the Bullet Clubs. AJ looked genuinely surprised, so I don't think he knew Cena was going to have Alicia read that introduction for him. Main event for Monday Night Raw, CM Punk won the triple threat against Jey Uso and LA Knight to become the number one contender for the World Heavyweight title, Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight title. Whether it's going to still be Seth Rollins' heavyweight title, because the big news coming out of Raw on Monday night was Bronson Reed turning on Seth Rollins, spearing him. Braun Breaker turning on Seth Rollins, spearing him, and then having Bronson Reed tsunami him, and Paul Heyman going with Braun and Bronson. Braun Breaker turning on Seth a year before he was expected to do so, because Seth Rollins has a torn labrum in his shoulder, which will require surgery, recovery of which will probably take 4 to 12 months. So it will be interesting to see if Seth can be on the lower end of that spectrum. That might get him back in time for the Royal Rumble. But I guess we'll have to see as AJ is running the ropes. John Cena barely leapfrogged AJ there and went for the power slam, but AJ caught the ropes, preventing the interception by Cena on the ropes as the two of them prepare to lock up. Crowd is already chanting, "This is awesome," as Cena gets a reverse chancery on AJ. AJ is one shade of tan darker than John Cena. Whether I cannot confirm or deny whether John Cena is filming any scenes in Superman Man of Tomorrow, but when we cover the Peacemaker season finale, Chris has been put in a situation that he will need a movie to get out of, as arm drag by AJ Styles, drop kick, vintage, phenomenal AJ Styles right there. And John Cena laying on the bottom rope turnbuckle there, saying, "Okay, all right, this is what we have to do tonight." Let's reset. We're going to lock up again. Yeah, collar and elbow tie up. Use promo code STM, get 10% off at collarandelbow.com. Ryan Tran breaks the lockup. We proceed to reset again. Lock up. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on the call here. Cena with the "You Can't See Me" as he locks up AJ. They force into the corner. They get the break. Looks like both men are going for a test of strength, looking for... Oh, Cena gets AJ up for the AA. Nope. Styles with an elbow. Styles with a neck breaker. Yeah, right now you're seeing classic AJ Styles. AJ again with the elbow off the ropes. Goes for the pin. I think that was a 1 count. Both men in opposite corners here as we reset once again. AJ into the corner, elbow to John Cena's head. Snap. And again with the elbow off the rope. And that's a 2 count. Might have this. No, that's the lowest. That's the lowest I can keep the volume, so I'm going to leave it right there. Oh, and a clothesline by John Cena out of the turnbuckles there. Both men down. We are watching John Cena versus AJ Styles from Crown Jewel this past weekend on the ESPN app. AJ misses wild with the clothesline, two shoulder tackles there by John Cena. What's John Cena going for? No. Kick. Ooh, look at AJ going to work here with the back elbows and the kicks. John Cena gets AJ up for a side slam. Cena now looks like he's going for the "you can't see me." Nope. AJ goes for the kick. Oh, and there's the Pele kick. I'm sorry, that was an Inseguri, not a Pele kick. AJ misses the elbow. John Cena gets him up for another side slam. And there is the 5-knuckle shuffle. Vintage John Cena. And John gets AJ up for the AA. And he hits it. As we know, this is not the finish because we're going to do about half a dozen finishing moves before this match ends. We're already getting this. The match had just started. We were getting a "This is awesome" chant, and now after probably about 5 minutes of action, we're getting another "This is awesome" chant. Crowd is definitely enjoying this one. Another fireman's carry by Cena. No, fireman's carry by AJ, and he hit an AA with using the knee to the back of John Cena's upper back, almost like an AA into a backbreaker. It looks like AJ tweaked his knee when he did that, his left knee. As we get AJ calling for the this is where I came. There's the skull. AJ going for his finisher, but John Cena reverses it into a skull-crushing finale. AJ rolling to the, almost rolled off the ring apron. Don't think he realized exactly how far he had rolled over. John Cena and AJ Styles working their way over to the turnbuckles here. AJ gets John Cena all the way and gets John into another fireman's carry. Oh, he racked him. Into like a fireman's carry power bomb type. I'm sure that was someone's finishing move. I don't know whose it is. I don't think that. I know he uses one of Frankie Kazarian's finishers. I don't think that was it. That might have been Frank. I can't think of whose finisher that was. It could have been Frankie Kazarian's. It wasn't a one-winged angel. I know that. Styles there he executes a Scorpion Death Drop, a tribute to Sting. They actually call it a Scorpion Death Drop too. Oh, there AJ went for the Styles Clash again. John Cena reverses it into the STF. They couldn't wrench. This is the one thing I noted here. Cena couldn't wrench back on AJ's neck too much. I wonder if AJ has a old neck injury that he can't pull back too much. AJ with the label lock. So using the famous finisher of Daniel Bryan. Cena rolls over AJ, and there he gets AJ in the accolade. Rusev and Cena, very memorable match from WrestleMania when Rusev entered the ring entered the arena on a tank. John Cena did end up victorious in that match, becoming U.S. champion and introducing the United States Open Challenges, which Sami Zayn is doing right now. And there's AJ Styles with a Coquina Clutch tribute to Samoa Joe. And Cena, the strength of John Cena, he stands up, lifting AJ Styles. Yeah, roll through there as AJ is looking for the calf crusher. And John Cena now has AJ Styles in the walls of Jericho. Huge reaction to this. Don't think that Triple H was not paying attention when this move was busted out. May I point out that we are 3 months away from the Royal Rumble. And there's AJ rolled through the walls of Jericho. Now he has the calf crusher on John Cena. If I'm correct, I do believe the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia this year. So the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia this year, and WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia next year. As Cena reverses the calf crusher into the STF, and there it is again. Can't really crank back on AJ's neck, but we get the idea there. Pulling AJ kicks Cena away. And there's your Styles Clash. AJ rolling through Cena for the pin. Cena kicks out at 2. Yeah, excellent match between these two. Excellent. I know they got to take breaks like this. Yeah. Give the guys a little break. They're in their mid-40s. I'm in my late 40s. I know how they feel. Oh, they're actually in their mid to late 40s because we're all around the same age. We're all born 76, 77. Me, AJ, John Cena. I'm probably in the best shape of the three of them, but of the three of us. So they're getting a fight forever chant. AJ signaling for the phenomenal forearm. He misses. He ends up in a John Cena is going to hit AJ Styles with a Sister Abigail, a tribute to the late, great Bray Wyatt. Another rest spot, both men down here. Cena smiles to the camera as he hits the Sister Abigail on AJ Styles. Ryan Tran with the 2 count. Come on, crowd. He's not gonna get the 3 count, and a good tribute there. The fans bust out the cell phones. We get the Fireflies. We got the Rack Arena singing "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands." Cena soaking it all in. 4 more appearances after this. We don't know who the next 3 opponents will be. We know who the 4th opponent will be. It will be Dirty Dominic Mysterio at the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. for Saturday night's main event in December. Cena gets AJ up for another fireman's carry. Yeah, AJ hits the Angel's Wings on John Cena, the finisher of the fallen angel himself, Christopher Daniels. Another great AJ Styles opponent from TNA Wrestling, who is now the director of talent relations for AEW, Christopher Daniels. I guess it's good to be friends with the executive vice presidents. AJ with an elbow. John Cena just kicks AJ in the stomach. Fists up. AJ kicks Cena in the leg. Cena punches AJ in the jaw. Right to the head of John Cena by AJ Styles. Both men are very wobbly right now. Cena with a punch to the stomach on AJ Styles. AJ Styles down the one knee. AJ with some chops. Cena with a slap. AJ with a punch. Cena with a punch. AJ with a right. Cena with a right. AJ swung. Cena gets him up for the fireman's carry. Not able to execute. Cena with a flapjack on AJ Styles. I believe Cena goes for a choke slam here. Cena going for the pedigree, or at least teasing it. No, back body drop. Oh, nope. Reverse pile driver by AJ Styles. That's Kazarian's move. AJ with the 2 count on Cena. Yeah, real neat how they worked all their friends' finishers in this match. Kind of rib almost. You're kind of taking. Nobody can get a 3 count off anyone else's finisher, so you're kind of like taking the piss out of the moves by doing that. So is now vintage Randy Orton here with the mid-rope DDT. And if I do remember now, John Cena is going to go for the RKO. Cena's doing his best Randy Orton impersonation here. He's slithering away, hearing the voices. Hits this RKO perfect, might I add. He even has that hesitation in the air the way up. Just like that. He just hangs in the air like Randy can do it. And a 2 count. I do believe this is when the crowd starts chanting for a 619. And they do tease it for a minute, a couple seconds. Here's Cena's teasing the punt. AJ's in perfect position for the punt. Cena is no Pat McAfee. He misses the punt. And AJ with an AA. And a 2 count. Yeah, Wade Barrett equated it to creating your own character in a video game, and you give him everybody's finishing move. And there we go, Perth, Australia, giving John Cena and AJ Styles a fight forever chant. Oh, Styles almost was doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. There's Cena. Choke slam. I mean, choke slam could be attributed to numerous big men who've used a choke slam over the years. Could be Kane, could be Undertaker. Big Show is another one who was famous for using a choke slam for many years as well. There's the crowd. There's the crowd calling spots, calling for Cena to hit a 619. As we get a great drone shot there. Here comes John Cena with a double leg takedown. AJ Styles in position on the middle row. The crowd coming to their feet, expecting a 50-year-old John Cena to hit a 619. But AJ jumps up and clotheslines him before he can get halfway across the ring. And John Cena gets another fireman's carry up on AJ Styles. AJ Styles with the Pele kick knocks John Cena to the ground. AJ on the ring apron now. Is he going to go for the 450 splash? Yes, he does. And he got all knees into the. Oh, he got John Cena in the leg. Oh. Yeah, we're almost getting to the end here. Up, AJ Styles calling for the super kick. Striking up the band. Some sweet chin music. And he connects. But only a 2 count. AJ perched on the top rope there. AJ adjusting. AJ took off the elbow pad. Phenomenal forearm. He connects. But once again, a 2 count. Yep, AJ is thinking. He's digging deep into the repertoire, trying to think, what move haven't I used against this man already? What can I use to take down John Cena? We are almost at the finish. Crowd really into this match, especially up towards the end here. They could have probably wrestled another 27 minutes. Is AJ almost signaling he's going to go for the pedigree? Back up into the fireman's carry. Elbows to the side of John Cena's head, and AJ takes Cena down to one knee and escapes. Raining elbows on the side of John Cena's head, but John Cena will not have it and hits the AA once again on AJ Styles. Again, that's going to be a 2 count. AJ is kicked out of 2 or 3 AAs so far in this match. One, I think 2. I think this was the second one. Cena has tried to execute a second AA and has been unsuccessful. Yet Michael Cole said he has had a loss for words in calling this match. Cena placing AJ Styles on the top rope. Working on, looks like he's trying to get Cena up for a middle rope attitude adjuster. That AJ again escapes by raining elbows down on the left ear of John Cena. AJ now sitting on the top rope. Crossbody. Cena reverses it. And he's got holding grown man AJ Styles. And he flips him around for a tombstone pile driver. AJ sits straight up and hits the AA. And there is your finish. 1, 2, 3. And Big Match John defeats the Phenomenal One in their final encounter at Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. The never seen 17 greatest of all time, John Cena. Yeah, I'll be interested to see the star rating for this one, but I mean, if that isn't 5 stars, I don't know what I don't know how else you can get 5 stars out of Dave Meltzer. Yep, there's a recap there. The middle rope DDT, the RKO, AJ with the crossbody there, Cena with the follow through. I mean, Cena's holding a grown man there and just flips him around into a tombstone pile driver. And Cena, the ultimate show of respect, he helps AJ Styles up. They embrace in the ring. Cena raises AJ's hand. AJ raises Cena's hand. Yep. And AJ Styles, the professional that he is, leaves the ring and lets John Cena bask in the adulation of the Perth, Australia crowd. And there's Cena's wife, dressed identical to John Cena as he did when he came out with the hat and the T-shirt. Yeah, we've watched a lot of John Cena so far this year, being it is his final year in the WWE. And I'm sure we're going to watch a couple more matches before we close out the year here. So that brings the Steel Cage Lounge to a close tonight. A little bit of a truncated episode due to the fact they don't have the main event to play off of, but keep main event Shane Uso in your thoughts, everyone. And we'll see if he is back next week or the week after, but he'll be back. And we'll be here, but we'll keep things together in the meantime. And I'll provide you with as much entertainment as I can with whoever I can get to drop in. But no one dropped in tonight. It's okay. We gave you the John Cena AJ Styles match, and we'll be back next week with our preview for Halloween Havoc. So on behalf of Main Event Shane Uso, this is the Nightmare Doctor and Hassan Piker. You can go to hell. Straight to hell, buddy.